Well, you won't get a lemon with Ice Cube's contract. Thought I would start off with that song. It was from a commercial for you guys that are not familiar with that jingle. Basically, talking about you won't get a lemon from Toyota. But, anyways, a lemon basically is defined as not just a fruit, but also a a car that may look cool, but is totally defective and doesn't really work. Um, this particular lemon that I'm talking about is a news dude by the name of Don Lemon, who to me has said some pretty problematic things that seriously are just. I mean, he has a legacy of problematic stuff that he said against black people. Um, he criticizes Cube for meeting with um, the Republicans. Cube is not a Republican, and I'm not defending the Republicans either, because both parties have their way of twisting things. They're politicians, and they do that. They do that to basically like get some kind of cred because that's what they do. But this guy spun it like it was something as if Cube doesn't know what he's doing, or as if like Cube is some unintelligent person. Then the fact that Cube listed us as ADOS. I know a lot of people know about the group, but what Cube meant was just talking about us, black Americans, as descendant of those that are enslaved here. The thing is, he spun it on the whole group when talking about it, and then using the same dumb arguments, saying that they're a bunch of bots and all that. None of us are bots, dude. We're not freaking robots. That's the whole Democratic deflection. It's a bot if you totally are standing up for your rights as a black person and you demand tangibles from the Democratic Party as well as the Republican Party. How dare you, Don Lemon? Shame on you. I'm not a damn bot, dude. You know, talking about the Russian bots. No, ADOS. It originally was basically us, black Americans, just standing out as an ethnic group to get the tangibles that we need, as far as like our reparations and things that we need to be recompensed and remedied of, as far as our position in America. Now it's something that ADOS became more of a group and even more aligned with the Democrats when it wasn't supposed to be any kind of group like that in the first place. It's more aligned with a political party. So now I don't really even go by that. But I knew what Ice Cube meant when he said that. I knew where he was coming from. He wasn't coming from a political group standpoint. He was coming from just representing foundational black Americans, our ethnic background. But of course, this guy had to put a little salt on him because he's their whisperer. He's the Democratic Party's black face and whisperer. Because the thing is, he probably wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for them. Maybe that's harsh of me to say that, but that's who he's caping for. He's just as bad as any of these other Republicans. And this is the same guy that basically gave a checklist of what black people should do in order not to be discriminated against. He took some personal shots at a lot of black people, talking about everything from like not sagging to basically like premarital sex and birth and all that. Just totally taking shots like we're the only group that does that. And a bunch of other stuff, talking about black people speaking proper or speaking like he does. I think that was some personal stuff because maybe he got made fun of for speaking proper as a kid. But you don't take it out on a whole race because of that. Don Lemon himself is very problematic and has said some pretty bad things about black people. He has nothing to say to Ice Cube about anything. So, you know what? This is what I call lemonade yellow journalism, or more like piss journalism in this case. Because the thing is, this dude has an agenda. He's all about the Democratic Party. Cube's plan was presented to the Democrats and the Republican Party. He aligns with no party, much like a lot of us in the grassroots. We don't. Our thing is we want tangibles. We don't care about your freaking party. We don't care about your we don't care about your party. We only care about your tangibles. What are you going to give us? And it's not something that that you just give us. No, we want what we ask for. That whatever platinum plan and that lift every voice. Notice it's every voice. It's not just black voices. Both of those are trick bags and basically have a bunch of weasel words in it. Cubes is the only one. Him and Claude Anderson have presented things that they don't want to pay attention to. But the thing that I see about this, I'm glad Cube did what he did, because the thing is, now people can't say that we didn't submit anything to them. And they're always using the excuse about it being too late. No, it isn't. It's before the freaking election, dude. You could still run on that plan. And it wasn't 3 weeks before. Cube has been working on this for a few months. And he presented it to them. You know? So now it's like they're using all kinds of excuse. And then they want to try to demonize him because he's not with either party. Not only that, the Republicans basically met with him first. And it's just like, who the hell are you to tell us who to meet with? We're looking for some concrete stuff. And Cube has been very outspoken about what his part was in that. And what, you know, like if basically like just his whole situation with that. He didn't write anything he said that had to do with their plan. He wrote his plan. Now what they did with it is their own thing. But still, Cube is pretty solid on certain things. And I pray that he just keeps standing. Anyway, I'm not too fond of what Don Lemon said about him. So that's why I'm doing this video. Anyway, peace.